I should put ZZZ art at the tip. Let me rewrite this stream. I'm back. ZZZ art. Because it's mainly a ZZZ art day. So if that title can at all attract somebody, it probably should. The art today might not be for everyone though. But I think I should be making art for everyone. Right now I technically don't. That's the thing, to make art for everyone, you have to make all art. Alright. Nothing serious. I'm just don't feel like some people might like what they see today. Eh. We'll probably start here just to play with some simple painting and like simple warm-ups. I don't think we're gonna get to this. This was for line arting and actually making a new drawing. Although in reality, I should be drawing a new drawing. I really want to draw Naga, but that'll probably be tomorrow after I work and I'm done. We'll probably paint this. We'll probably paint this one down here. Probably. We got this for some simple painting as well. Oh, let me go ahead and get y'all some music though. Let me be aware of everything going on. Let me see. Turn that down on my side. Now I need to take this, press play, press pause, grab that volume. I'm gonna adjust just a little bit. I think it's at 23.8 right now. I think we should be fine. We're gonna be improving Belle's legs and probably doing some of Belle's drawings and hopefully blotted down her paint. That's probably gonna be a little bit of the main. But truly our main objective is probably over here with Nicole. So we'll get to Nicole momentarily. The music should be on, right? I just can't see the volume anymore. Let me see if I can adjust that. Now I'm doing the hand like it. Right there. Hopefully that sounds good. Hopefully you can hear it and hear me decently enough. I left YouTube's. The easiest way to do the YouTube thing, I think, would be from my phone. This way I'm just like not worried about it, right? And I don't have to like put up a YouTube stream to, you know, take some of my processing. Because what we're going to be doing, I'm seeing already, I'm starting to record my drawings, which let me see if we can do that. I don't know if I can showcase the time lapse. Let me see if I can get that online. We'll bring up Nicole. Starting to record my drawings with the Clip Studio program. I was not doing that before because of the certain projects I was doing, but now that I'm moving over to more finished pieces, figured it's, you know, the smart thing to do. Let's see if we can't get that window up. I should have practiced this before I got on stream, but you know, what's a little bit of window capturing fun. We'll add I guess we just add random new window capture, right? Or is window capture like capture the whole window? It's window capturing right now, right? That's a video. Yeah. I think I know what I'm talking about. I think desktop captures when you capture the whole desktop. Logic. Oh, that's video capture. That's my my webcam. I'm trying here. I am trying. I'm not very good at this. Window. Add existing window. Yes, it's called window 3. Aha. Alright. So here on Clip Studio. Here we go. Yay. Alright. Press that. So this will probably show up anytime I bring up the time lapse. But doesn't even fit inside the freaking. There you go. Alright. So, yeah, that's the Nicole time lapse so far. Just not too much done. We're going to be adding to this. We're definitely going to be messing with the legs. Oh, if I move my window at the bottom, it doesn't move the window at the top. Wrong move. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit to the Nicole. Also get to practice something that I needed to practice. Let's see how it goes. And other than that, I don't think, did we record? How much of Bell did we record? Oh, we recorded a lot of Bell. Oh, look at my hair. This is what happens when I pull out my hair, guys. I've been doing it all day. It's gonna look terrible like this all day. Yeah, Belle has been tough, but she's going to be a lot easier now. I've locked down a painting style since I've been away. I've been away for like 2-3 weeks. 3 maybe. Been working a lot. But on the side, I've been drawing. Also got like one of the biggest boosts on my physics ever. I do not suggest you go find my physics. If you don't randomly stroll around my physics, don't go searching. Just know I'm happy about it. I like this place to be a place of sanctity and wholesomeness for the most part. For the most part. We won't worry about showcasing her time lapse. There is one more major drawing that I'm doing today. That would be the new Lucy skin. This shit's gorgeous though. This is the one that I like down my painting style with. So her and Nicole are majors today. And that's pretty much about it. But to start out, let's go ahead, play with some Konosuba. It's been on my mind. We'll leave Nicole here. And I'm wondering whether we even need a third banner right now. We technically don't. I don't think anything here. Okay, we'll rock that. So here we are painting. We're just having some simple fun with the painting. Seeing how we can block in some colors. We're trying to reinforce the new theory that we made. Just record my hair. Dude, I don't know why I do the things I do, man. I just did my hair in the morning and then not touched it, you know, maybe I'll be fine. This is also why I'm so-called balding. It's because I just pulled out my hair and I'm 30 years old. I can't grow back as fast as I normally could. If I stopped. Anyways, back to art. The hair has already been started, which is pretty alright. Hi there, Gang of 7. Hope you're all well and having the most amazing day imaginable. I'm new here and lovely meeting you. Well, lovely meeting you too, Artemis. Welcome, welcome. So let me think. What was I? Oh yeah, we gotta fill in some of the skin just to make sure there's no phantom lines. the last thing we want to come through. Some phantom lines, but I think that's the only skin that's intersecting with hair. So we're good. Now we can go ahead and paint this or get the multiply started. Absolutely stunning art. Well, thank you. We're finally getting there, or I'm finally getting there in terms of an art style. I was very happy like 2 days ago, which when I finished some of this stuff, or got here. But I appreciate it. I really do. Obviously, it puts a smile on my face. Alright. So I gotta figure out what color I want here. It's pretty simple though. Not simple enough. Are we not on the skin? We are. Oh, it's not in the folder. Okay. It may take a second to dial in, figure out what kind of color we want. There we go, getting closer. Ooh, now I know what we can put on the side. We can just put the drawing on the side. Wow. I'm very happy seeing it. I'm going to art along with you. Oh, great. Honestly, that's great. Just the type of place I will hope to make. A place where people can come and draw. Yeah, I won't completely flatten that ear though. It's kind of calling me too, but I think we're gonna add in some other values that are gonna eventually do that. Filling in some of the shadow, and funny enough, this is like the only skin. Her nose is going invisible. Let's go back to the line layer. Yeah, I think we need to add in varying values for the shadows now. Still getting used to this. Down to 56, 51. Unfortunately, I'm really a yapper. Don't mind me if I start talking eventually. I feel myself already trying to restrain myself, but normally I would talk about the process as I go through it. So right here, I at least want to explain this for anyone who comes in YouTube. A few people come in YouTube, so I like to explain things for them. Biddies for my fellow creatives. I hope you continue to thrive and shine for your creative journey. Biddies. Wait. Oh, you mean actual bits? I have no clue. I'm a very, very novice streamer. Thank you. If you did put in bits, thank you very much. I have no clue where to see that just yet. But really, and always know, the art is free. You can come here and just chill. You're always welcome. But I really do appreciate any support you do put in. Thank you. Hey. YouTube frogs. The explanation for the art that we're doing. On the right side, after I pick my main shadow value, which is here at 100, picking my second shadow value, which is exactly the same as my first, but the reason why I'm making it 51 is to get a little bit less depth. And there's actually 3 layers that come down here. It goes down to 51, then it goes down to 26. Right? So now I can use this tone. Oh. Eh. My layer broke. Did I jump drawings? No, there it is. And now we can get some mid-tones. Technically, this isn't mid. This is like second level. So this is like bottom. But the mid-tones are there too if I need them. Because maybe I want to add in a mid up here. And not a full darkness. And it just helps the drawing be a little bit more controlled in what colors I pick and what values. Makes the face come along pretty fast. Alright, anyways. Group those all. Let's move down to where our eye is attracting us, which is clearly down here. No worries, friend. I truly appreciate your positivity and inspiration. Alright, so now we can add our multiply down here. We'll fill this in later. It's not perfectly filled. It has a few phantom lines, which are just white lines that are in between all of my colors because I cut everything up. And those phantom lines get in the way sometimes. There's ways to prevent it ahead of time. I did not take those precautionary measures. Not with this drawing, at least. Alright, so moving on to the multiply. Let's see if we can find a tone we like. Maybe like right there is already kind of good. This is our deep though. It needs to be our deep, and I think the shade is a little off. Yeah, right there is pretty good. Down there, starting this in some of the small deep areas. Let's get some different values for the rest of this, actually. Let's go see a little deep back there. Ooh. So I definitely drew this arm. Actually, no, it's not a little wrong, but my paint is super off, which is throwing off my eye. I see. Well, that's okay. Over here, try and balance it out a bit. There we go. There are definitely better shades. Let's add into 51. Once again, just make the layer 51. I think all of this is like 51 down here. So 51 there. This is definitely 51. Move over here. All right, we definitely need some more values on here, but actually no, we can. I was gonna move over to the yellow since it's feeling very unshaded, and we would probably just return back up here once we get some of the yellow in it, the yellow cloth. Because I think it will help us move along a little bit smoother if we build everything up together. Oh, Yeah, Nicole over here. Yeah, Nicole is a Hoyoverse character, most definitely. And then I also have Belle here, which we're gonna be moving over to Belle pretty soon. And then that's Lucy. But yeah, that's why I put ZZZ in the title, because I'm mainly gonna be working on like those 3 drawings, pretty much. But for now, Konosuba has my attention. It was the only, this Konosuba piece was like the only one I could find that was ready to be painted, and I really wanted to reinforce this painting method. Speaking of, let's add in that yellow shade. It is calling to me. Way back here, I'll just add in a big blotch to start it out. Very sick. Thanks. They are pretty cool characters. Like, I'm not gonna encourage anyone to get into gacha game, but yeah, they're fun, cool looking characters. And that's really what makes them so fun to draw. Ooh. So something's definitely going on with the shape of darkness here. Probably drew her just a little wrong, which is okay. I have to figure out, maybe the shadow is just really bad. Could be a contributing factor. It's nothing less. But I do think she's off a little bit. But that's okay. We continue to paint on her. Liquefying and redrawing will help us out later on. Do we just need the big blotch? I think so. Yeah, we can come up here. I do like that. We can add in second tier darkness. So this works a little bit differently. This is like the shadow within the shadow that I'm about to place here. And that goes on top of this folder. This goes into the folder. So now we can work right inside of the shadow. Best part about this. That didn't work. That didn't work either. What's going on here? Definitely there. Oh wait, what? It's not in the folder, see? I knew that. No, it wasn't bugging. So, the shadow within the shadow. Picking tones. Sometimes it's just a matter of dialing it in and figuring it out, you know. I think it's definitely off. Change the hue. I'm technically on hue and saturation, but you guys can't see that. Oh, wow, it captures that now. Never mind, I take it back. Anyways, hue and saturation, let's see. This hue is definitely a bit off. I'm too lazy to grab my laptop, so I'll be arting traditionally. Hey, that's what I did. I haven't played any Hoyo games, but it's awesome seeing them render before my eyes. But yeah, nah, dude. I mean, shit. I used to draw traditionally so much that I just have papers literally in arm's reach. On traditionally is where it's at. I wish I should be doing it more, to be honest. It's good to keep up that habit. Don't ever lose it. I do not do it enough these days. Let's bring it up. A little too dark, right? So what I'm just doing with my hue and saturation, I'm never moving multiple dials, right? I'm just moving one dial at a time, and then I'm figuring out in which regard is it wrong. So is it just the lightness? I'm going in for the lightness. If it's hue, I'm going in for the hue. If it's a saturation, I'm going in for the saturation. Unless it's super off, I rarely move all three sliders. Just saying. It helps like to really dial things in. And once I realize that something else is off, we switch gears, right? Once the lightness is no longer the major problem, just switch gears. And the hue is still off. So it's either going to be this 2 or this 3. And I'm willing to put a gamble on the 2 here. And then saturation is now the issue. Oh yeah, now it's starting to look pretty even. Saturation no longer the issue, but the light. No. Cancel that one. Hue. Other way. Yeah, I think we're pretty good. I don't think any other direction is really gonna matter. I tried the hue, I tried the saturation. Nothing else is like really making for a different change. And sadly, it is true. My eye can tell the difference between these ones and negative ones. So we're good. And that's simply how I dial things in. And just like the bottom layer that can have multiple values, you can just make a 51 here. If adding in the deep dark is adding in too much dark. And that's pretty much it. Alright. Sometimes the colors are easier to find than others. Let's see. Gotta do the same thing over here to the gray. And add in is the next level. And then we might start fading in some of this stuff so that it blends. Don't want to blend too early. I like getting my values blotched in. That is a no-go. So it gets redder, right? I'm seeing that. I actually think our mask is our worst part. Yeah, better. Wait a minute. What happened here? Oh, did I? Ooh, that was an accident. I accidentally put a color there. I'm not trying to be too refined with this. mostly just vibes. Shadow color. Whoa. Wrong thing. Shadow color. Right. Okay. And then deep shadow a little bit in there. Just a little bit. Nothing too serious. Alright. Sorry. I am done with all that. Wait, whoa. I saw a few messages, and maybe that's why I noticed stuff was going on the side. But sometimes I zone. We weren't zoning too much, but we definitely got the arm and stuff in there, you know? It's starting to look a little bit more 3D, three-dimensional. Let's get in there. Let me read. My apologies. So I like cheer and like, you know. I haven't done a traditional piece in about 2 weeks. I need to get that back. It's just that my laptop reminds me. Yeah, that is. I definitely know what you mean, but hey, 2 weeks, that's far more recent than I've been doing traditional. So you have it more up than you like to believe. You're doing good. Oh my God, I'm not talking about how. Oh. Nothing hits like dialing it in. Yeah, it takes its time, but it gets there. It also has its apparent results. Anyways, let me continue. I think I see something. Where's the skins multiply? It's just done. Heart is like a marching band. I'm head on the stand. Do we want to add a shadow to our nose? Don't you go? No problem. No apologies. Awesome seeing you burn through the process. I'm just happy to be here. Happy to have you. Anyways. Oh, I forgot to go to YouTube, by the way. I hear people were chatting in there and I wouldn't know. Let me liquefy that. Something on the gray. Yeah, I think we're not mostly done, but we're gonna move to some airbrushing and like blending pretty soon, and like add in the other values that are missing as we go along. But then after like that's like 10-15 minutes of like just moving things around. Then we'll move on to a ZZZ piece. Actually, we'll move on to Nicole. Let me see. Where's the gray? Did I not color it? Or maybe because the color is so close, it bleeds in. Oh, it's way down here. It's at the very bottom. I'll remember that next time. So let's see if the 51. Yeah, I think it's definitely 51. It feels like 51. It could be 100, and then it could be a removal. But realistically, it should be 51. I'm surprised there are no 26 that I've seen yet. I'm gonna add in 26 just cause. Right. Even though I have not seen any position that technically really needs it, I'm gonna see if I could just add it in to some of these spots. 26 is really sometimes hard for the eye to see, but it'll recognize it. But it's definitely not down there. No, that's a 51 for sure. I'm debating whether it's a 51 with another 100 inside. Is that what it is? Whoa. What's going on here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Big deal? Nah, it's probably not a big deal. Probably not a big deal. Let me see. Yeah, that's a quick fix. Painted on the wrong layer. Classic issue. There we go. I fixed it, but you probably didn't even notice. Anyways, now we can turn this on and off. I couldn't do that before because it was on top of the other layer. What did I want to do with this? I wanted to add it here. Oh yeah, that's definitely it. Let's add some airbrush. Oh, what is this? Am I weird for feeling satisfaction for rendering chromatic Power Rangers helmet lips? No. Why would you ever? No, definitely not. Especially if you make them fucking nice as shit. Come on, I know the Power Ranger helmets. I know how them lips look. If you do them well, nah, you should feel satisfied. But censoring myself for YouTube, you should feel satisfied as hell. And ironically enough, that's kind of like a funny, like, through a line to like what we were, or what I'm kind of drawing. Not really. The Nicole thing is from like a thing. She's putting on an outfit from like being a Power Rangers villain from their universe. I was like, oh, interesting. Mention Power Rangers. What a coinky dink. Let me see. I think I'm mostly good. Oh yeah, we said airbrushes. So I was like, am I missing something? Oh, my music. That's for sure. Ooh, okay. So we got multiply. We got a linear burn down here. Got a nice airbrush going. Bring it down here. And it's not linear burning. That's not a linear burn. There we go. Down to 70. Alright. So I like linear burns. Don't ask me why, but for whatever reason, they integrate drawings just the way I like. Let's get another one on the yellow. The linear burn one is a super hard one to explain, so unless it was a full breakdown, it's best to just avoid using this if you see me do this, because it can go south pretty fast. But I might explain it one day. Yeah, it's not a 70. I was like, it's a little intense. There we go. There we go. Let's go to the 51s. Now, if we had the other multipliers in, we could play with them pretty quickly, like we're playing with everything else, but it takes a little while to like get everything set up, as I can see. I've just developed this method, so I'm not like super, conditioned on it. Where was I? The hair? Did I just... It's Honkai Star real time. It's Zilla's time. It's never, it's ever his time. Morphs into Hoyo Ranger. Yeah. I think a lot of them actually do. Do they all? They might all have like a little bit of like fun little Power Rangers they use from time to time. I know Honkai and definitely Zenless do though. Neverness might too. Let me see. What was I doing? The hair. That's what's calling me. So I'll just keep jumping from place to place. You'll see me paint the hair, then go back to the yellow, add in a 50 to the hair, and then go back to this and that. It's just mostly whatever's calling to me at the time. So come back up to the hair. Take out that blur. What is this? A 76? Oh yeah, I developed a new method. That's what that was. I'm definitely going to use that eventually. But for now, I'm just up here for this. Add in some simple 51s. Might be a little aggressive. Maybe. I also think we're shading this wrong. Here, hold on. Yeah, I found you. I found you. So this is gonna be messing with us if we don't clean it up a little bit. To allow us to see back there proper. Clean up the lines. Oh no, I'm in full rotation. I probably need to go ahead and draw and jump. I've definitely reinforced my theory for this this painting method though. So we should go ahead and draw and jump. I want to play with the hairstyle a little bit though. I'm guilty. I want to play with the hair. Alright, we don't have any 26s. Which I believe. I honestly think they probably could have did better than the 51s here. Let me see. Actually. This will be wild to do, but I can do that. I want to change a certain section. Wrong. If I wanted to change a certain section, we do that. We eliminate it. And then re-add it. Okay, wrong color. Re-add it. Yeah, it at 26 is not bad. And then I'm thinking we save the 51 for the other edge, right? Because this edge has been calling for a shadow. And that's what I was really trying to help complement. And there need to be a lot of detail and practice. I'm not that familiar with how I want to really bring up the hair with this painting method. I do like it though. We don't have an extra depth. Yeah. All right, real quick. All right, a problem with this painting method is it bleeds into itself. You see what you have to do next, then you have to go over here, make another layer, do another thing. I'm trying to jump over to a new drawing. I don't know if I'm a fan of this color. I don't think it's entirely bad, but it might be a little too red. Ay, chill. How about that? That was not supposed to be a rotation, but it sure rotated hard as heck. It also showcases a lot of issues. Let me get this 100. Yeah, that's better. Do we want something here? You can almost hear us saying Cosmo. Almost. Alright. I'm gonna chill for that. I think we did a decent enough. She wasn't painted at all when we came in. We can at least see something. I guess her mouth was painted. I don't think we can go very far back. Yeah, not very far. Alright. Any other airbrushes, quick plays before we go? Her ear? The ear is a tough one. The ear is definitely a tough one. Is it a necessity? Ooh, let's add a color dodge to her chest real fast. Oh my god, and the normal layers. Yeah, there's so many missing elements to this, but it's alright. I'll leave it for me to have some fun with off stream. Your attention to accuracy to color code precision is truly astonishing. Yeah, don't ever be like me. Have more freedom in your decision makings and the way you see things. Unfortunately, my eyes can only see things as potential flaws, right? And so I had to, unfortunately, develop a method to satisfy that constant fixation that something's off, something's off. You don't ever want to even have it to begin with. But learning how to dial in things and really like pick my colors and have the colors do what I want with simple like mathematics and like numbers, it's all just gonna fix itself as long as I follow the method. It's helped. Let me see. What were you thinking about? Yeah, inner darkness to the hair real fast. Only problem is the method is almost endless, because as long as I can see more render to or more depth to render, I can almost render into painlessly for a very long period of time. And as you can see, things can start looking pretty good pretty fast, but I can still see more to do, right? That's probably my only issue right now. We'll see how it goes. I'm still kind of fresh in now. This hair is gonna bug me. It's like an alfalfa sprout. Oh well. Inner depth. And then once we get this inner depth, I'm going. Oh yeah, and then the color dodge. Inner depth, color dodge. Then I'm going. But the hair could use it too. All right, we might. Let's move. We gotta move. We got inner depth here. Let's get inner depth 51 real fast. And that's why you'll hear me say like 51, 26. I just picked numbers that have worked continuously across all drawings, but it took a while to find the numbers. All right, let's get some inner depth on the skin real fast. It technically didn't need too much inner depth, but it is there. It's a little something, which is, oh wait, I didn't plug it. Ooh, didn't plug it. So I technically was painting with a different mental in mind, but I think it's fine. But we'll do a slight adjustment for the plug. If you don't plug it, it won't interact with the layer accordingly. It's just all from like coming from here to down here. I was thinking it was a little dark, but I didn't think too much of it. All right, I think we're good. Let's move. That shadow's bugging me right there. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. You see what I mean? This is exactly what I mean. Where is this inner depth here? Add a little extra inner depth there. And does any of this actually matter? I don't know. Seems to work out. We don't have a linear burn on the hair. We're gonna avoid that since her hair already changes colors more than enough. What did we say? Color dodge on the chest. Hopefully it'll be nice and easy. Already added it. Is this color dodge or color burn? Color dodge, I did add it. I didn't use it, but I added it. So tonight. I'm really bad at color dodge picking though. I'll get better one day. I'm very much an American artist. A little weird in position. It's like way too high. Good enough. Let's give it a little bit of softness. Some things don't need to be dialed in though. Like color dodges, like, yeah, sure, I can dial it in like I did before with the hue and saturation, but it tends to only need to be done for things like shadows or like it's not a color dodge, but it's a paint over layer, which I'm not putting any of that here. Or am I? No, I'm not. Let's add a color dodge to her hair. Then we'll call it quits. Yeah, I'm really bad with color dodging at the moment though. I'm looking to improve this skill a lot. Maybe down there. Alright. Sorry. I just thought about it. I haven't been looking up, but I've been like hunched over. That's awesome. I'm obsessed with Power Rangers. Never left me since childhood. Oh, same. Like I fucking love Power Ranger stuff. But I mean, I'm not obsessed with it. Wouldn't say that. But I do love Power Rangers. I love it when it shows up or when I get to like play with the media and like stuff with like that. I love it when stuff like that shows up in games, especially honor stuff. That was the attention. Yeah, I really suck with layer management and patience managing it. So I paint my characters on one layer and my background on one layer because I do digital art the way I do traditional. I don't feel comfortable undoing and deleting layers, so I manually erase or paint over them. That's a perfectly fine methodology, right? And honestly, I'm assuming that leads to some level of speed, right? And like in free form, right? I've definitely painted like this from time to time just to test it out, right? Just a lot more free-handed and a lot less layers. And for the most part, I kind of still, I'm not gonna say I do that, but the whole layer management thing that I got going on here is kind of like, it was all developed so that I can get that sense of doing that without having some of the restrictions of it. I don't know. It's weird. I like the freeform painting feel. So I would like develop things. Like, you know how you could like pick a color? Like you have your main color over here. And then I guess I can change my color picker just to play. We can go onto the top layer. But you know how you pick a color? This is like that main color, and then there's another color here, and then you would paint them. And then you would like, sometimes if your brush, if you have your amount to paint set to the right value, you can get like fades in between. And then you can kind of use those fades to then go inside and pick other colors and use those other colors instead as well. And like freeform values, right? I fucking love that methodology, and I find it like really, like I find it to be more natural. I guess it is more like traditional in some ways, which probably comes back to my old days doing traditional or something. So when I came to digital, it was very hard to get used to not being able to do that. So I just kind of picked the most crucial number values based on that up and down theory. And that's how I developed this methodology. And it keeps my colors all in order and stuff. So unfortunately, I don't really get to mix and blend colors unless I pick and choose to. But honestly, there's nothing truly limiting it from too much. All I would have to do is just paint on top of whatever layer it is and add in like a main layer to freeform paint on top of. So that's why I even have this crazy layer stuff. Like that methodology though, don't, I'm not trying to convert you. I think you're actually doing the better stuff. But yeah, I think that's the better way to paint digitally. It's a lot more free and you can like, I think things just come together a lot more naturally. If I wasn't somebody who would constantly dwell on like the small incremental changes between the amount of paint values over here to the left side and like the different curve values and all of this shit, right? If I wasn't somebody who would dwell on how this affects the paint that comes onto the page and how it impacts it and all that, that's how I would paint. But I do. and it leaves me in a constant turmoil of changing things and changing properties about my brush and trying to figure things out. I had to figure out something and cut out some of the unfortunate values of freeform painting. Sorry, I got into a yacht fest. It was an interesting topic of discussion, I think, at least when you mention your stuff. I'm about to get on to Nicole. What are we doing? I'm mostly done here, right? I'm mostly done here. Oh, let me see if I can add that normal layer up here. Speaking of, I think that's all I really need. Then I'm good. The eyes aren't detailed. There's not too much variance in the yellow, but we're good. But we're good. Color dodge. Color dodge stays on top if I remember correctly. Right? Color dodge on top. Come over here to Nicole. Since she figured all this out. Yeah, color dodge at the very top and then linear burn at the very, very top. Pretty straightforward. Alright, so normal. I'm gonna take this color and we're gonna move it like 2 or 3. There we go. Okay. Alright, then I think we're done. I know I've said that a lot. We could write some text, but I think we'll leave it at that. Maybe we'll just write Kazuma. Can't write it like maybe we'll make it darkness colored. There we go. Damn. I would would have to shrink it. Added 3 A's. Maybe that's why. Yeah. Moved a little up. Why is your arm in the way, darkness? Hold on. It scrolled down, but it didn't ever. Yeah, I was like, wait, why didn't I ever? It's because I scrolled up to look at your messages. I was like, is my dial getting bigger? Hold on. Ooh, really keen attention to detail. Art directors would absolutely love you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but maybe you know better than I. I envy your layer management skills because you really achieve such a great sense of patience, precision, and a sharp sense of detail. I appreciate it. I'm just happy it eventually comes out to looking how it looks in my eye, right? I can satisfy the aching eye, and that's just what makes me happy. It's at the very bottom. let me do that. It's part of your extension as an artist. I think it's really awesome how that personal element of your nature comes through. Thank you. Oh, and I know you said I never need to be sorry. If I ever just say I'm sorry, just know it's a natural reflex. I think it is for most people, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just weird. And that guy, that one guy is always apologizing. All right. If we don't write a text box, we have no room to put text, right? Unfortunately. It's tiny, and it has to go all the way down to her freaking armpits because that's the only place with room. It's fast. Forgive me. That one's not an apology. That's just saying. Alright. Let's see what we're writing. I don't want to cover too much of the arm. But I know I probably have to. She's just saying Kazuma though. But we're trying to get the Kazuma text over here. Right? So we probably just have to see like this. Alright. I think that's all we need. That's all the room we need. We can definitely do better on those lines, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. I think that adds a little bit of life to this drawing. It was mostly unpainted. I don't know if it was entirely unpainted when I started stream. Probably was. No, I think the hair got started a little bit off stream. And then I was like, okay, I'm already starting to draw. Let me get my butt on here. Alright. We are done with that for now. So Nicole, we're going to need you. And we're probably going to end up doing double Nicole. Funny enough. And what I mean is we're probably going to use Nicole on both windows. But we could put Konosuba over here for now on the side window. Alright, so here, luckily, it's pretty easy, right? Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, I don't have to use my brain. Because the things that are messed up with this drawing are very clear. And the actions to fix them are also very clear. We just do, and we're going to keep doing until time is up, unfortunately. Probably not going to get over to the other Hoyoverse drawing. Or Hoyoverse looking drawings like Belle and Lucy. I might, but I spent more time on Darkness than I probably should have. She does look good though. Yeah, my brother's calling 1 second. Hello? Yeah. Alright. Let's wind down with some Nicole. It'll be for our last like hour to 2 hours. Speaking of which, oh, I forgot to overlook it. Yeah, we definitely need double Nicole. I lied. We will not be using Konosuba over here. Double Nicole. And what we're gonna do. Have that small. Have that a little bit better. So now we can zoom in as we need to and edit things as we go. Maybe just a little bit more squeeze. Yeah. I want to make sure I can see what I need to change over here. Right? To help influence what we do over here. So. The legs are number 1 on my list. I say we should probably play with the render of the hand real fast. And then there's the render of the mouth. And then detailing. Mouth render, hand render, legs, detailing. Let's start with the hand. Seems like the potentially easiest. Alright. Yup. White is up here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, hold on, sorry. Let me look up. What is going on here? What is this? Where's this coming from? It's not there, it's not there, it's not here. How is that? Why is there a white line there? Alright, let me look up. I tried to find this line. I don't know why that line is there. You could probably see it too. Right, that. I gotta figure out where that's coming from. Get this band person off the screen. I understand I'm the exact same way. I apologize for everything, but I appreciate your rambling. I like your rambling as a fellow rambler myself. I love hearing your thoughts on your work and process. I'm glad, because I was hoping it wouldn't, be annoying. Especially appreciate you being yourself. I'm here tuned in to hang out with someone who's comfortable, authentic, and to see your awesome work. Oh man, you did. I appreciate it. Looking really awesome. Nicole. Yeah, it's Nicole time. Now we get to chill. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself too. Best I can ask for. Gotta find this line. How do we hunt it down? Where could it possibly be? That's the question. Where could this line possibly be? This is the first time I've had an issue in this whole painting process. It's probably because I've been off of the Nicole drawing for so long, which is like a few hours. It's like 17 hours. Was the last time I was on here? But I've like jumped to 3 drawings since then. It is definitely on this paint. It is 100% here. It has to be here. Oh, I think I know where it is. Never mind. I was wrong. This is bugging me. It's skin. It's literally skin tone from the boobs. Hey man, that took a while. Found it though. That's a one issue. A straight line that looks like a white line. Ooh. Ooh. Multiple white light colors. Ooh. That's a toughie. But typically that doesn't happen. I don't typically have paint coming this far out. I don't know what I was drawing. I think it was a liquefied job that went wrong, honestly. Alright. Back to the proper process. Let's render this in. Yeah, we need the shadow tone. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. There it is. Ooh, sorry. Hit the mic. So, she doesn't have a 51. Let's go ahead and get a 51 in here with this part of the glove. Hell no. Hell no. I think this is okay. It kind of reads, but I feel like it's a little too soft. It's way too soft in my personal opinion. But it does kind of read. Let me see the knuckle. Yeah, this is way too soft. So 51 is not our value. And if 51 isn't our value, there is a separate answer potentially. Go ahead and add it back in with 100. Put in some 100 down here. We're gonna start adding some shade to this area. And it's just a process. Just take your time. Eventually get there. We'll get there. Add in a little bit of a second layer or second level, which is here. Let me get that. Let me get that. Alright. The mouth is starting to really call to me, right? Because it's unrendered compared to everything else. I think we can still get some minor detailing in, like right here in this hand. Oh yeah, we got to do the legs though. The legs is like my main goal. Yeah, let's wrap up the hand real fast. Do we have a color for this? We do indeed. Let me get that. Do we have an inner depth for this? We do indeed. I could have did it from this drawing, but it's a little tight. Get that. Micro details is really unnecessary, but nevertheless, you know my eye. As long as I see it, I should do it. Alright, we'll add in the deep dark for here. And then we'll move our way up to the mouth in terms of rendering. And then we'll move down to the legs. The legs going to be a whole process. Hopefully it's a lot of fun for me. Hopefully. Oh wait, I just saw some text. Alright, let me go. Oh, you sent more than it. Is that a shine on? I'm so sorry I have to get going. I have an early start tomorrow and starting at 2 a.m. Hey, by all means, go ahead, get your rest. I appreciate you coming by and chatting up with me. I really do. It's been a joy. And also shine on. I should have noticed these were dude emotes. I should have noticed these were dude emotes when I saw whatchamacallit, Rogue. But damn, awesome. And take care. Oh, let me read the rest of this final message. I'm just so like surprised. So cool. Thank you so much for the hangout and for sharing your art. I have fun arting along and sharing creative space with you. I'll definitely tune in again. Love it here. Always remember, you're amazing. Much love from South Africa. Take care, dude. Much love. And you shine on, man. Go run into another dude. Can I even send things? I can't send things from over here. Oh. Oh, I can. Or I can. I cannot. I'll check you later. Hope to see you again, Artemis. I really do. Hope to see you again. This is harder than it looks like. Everything is tiny. What is that? 3? Okay. Everything is like on top. Oh my god. I've broken everything just trying to or like my setup. But that was also. Alright, now that's better. I fixed everything. Oh, that's way better. This should be easier. Now I can chat. Not just read. Alright. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, what are we doing? And I still have to track back over to YouTube, charge my phone. Been very unwise these last few moments. It's alright. No one would ever chat on YouTube, right? If you have chatted on YouTube, I feel sorry. I've been meaning to come over there in a minute. But I've been busy. No. I don't want to switch. I want to go here, and then I want to come here. think that's active. I think that's active. All right, back at it. Alright. Are we using deep dark here or not? We could though. Who said you can pause music? Hey, run me that one song. What's that one song? How odd. The deep dark doesn't seem to do much. It does a lot over here though. Over there barely does much at all. Wonder what's up with that. I'm not too mad at it. Ooh. Oh, maybe this. Yup. There you go. I was like, something is up with this. We picked the wrong color for the stuff. Reasons. There we go. Now it still has the deep dark on. Right. But now it's actually what it should be. And then it actually goes to the proper depth at the right timing. Alright, where we're going now? To the mouth, right? Alright, so the mouth is an interesting toughie, right? We gotta render the tongue. Maybe play a little bit with the depth in the backs to start out first. Let's see. So we got the teeth here. We got the mouth, this here. So we can multiply right underneath, and it won't deal with anything. Yeah. And everything is everything's gonna be a check in my eye. They can use some matte saturation. There's no reason for the color to not pop there. know what I mean? We'll worry about dialing it in later. It's not that essential. Alright. What else we got? Let's do the tongue. Tongue becomes its own separate group. Give it a multiply theory within the thing. Don't worry about that. It's layer on layer on layer. That's what we do. It's what we do. Alright. So, since it's the tongue, I think we should probably start with an airbrush, personally. To start things out, right? We don't want to lose too much of the cartooniness because it starts to read a little in contrast with everything that's going on in the drawing. So I'll come back in here, add in some of these hard lines. I do think it actually looked really good with a linear burn. How wild. I don't normally see a linear burn this early on, but I really want one. Oh, we need some saturation. Yeah, the key idea of this burn should be saturation. I think a better artist would add a black line here, right? Let me see. Definitely not. A linear burn too early? Debatable. Right? Debatable. I do need to do something. If I'm ever going to have another little thing, I need to get my butt up in a second. Wrong color. Where's the linear burn? Where art thou, linear burn? It's up here. There it is. Ooh, I think I see it. I think I see it. I think I see it. It's right here. Okay, did that work? I don't think that worked. It technically worked. A technical. Been to LA. You know, that's fine. Who's gonna save a little waltz for me? I love you. Yeah, I have to say. I'm checking out some things. Alright guys, I think we're mostly done with the time. I'm not really seeing a reason to go in more. Could I go in more? Yeah, I could go in more, and we can. We should keep it moving. The legs are calling. Let's add in a little color dodge, and that'll be our last little touch. How about it? God damn it, man. It's gonna be a toughie. But this is pretty good. What it meant to me. I know I love you. Billy. I almost hear her say it. Yeah, I think that's a good makeshift tongue. Pretty dang good for a makeshift tongue. Right? There wasn't too much to it. Just employed the same process, same multiply, same counter chase, same linear burn theory, add in a color dodge, yada yada. Welcome back. Yeah, you did say something about that, right? Wait, when did you? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Not much I can do about that. May have to take my brother to the theater. He wants to leave at 8:20. I don't go to work till 9:15. We'll probably be back at like 8:40. We might be ending in like 20-30 minutes. Let me go smoke one of that ducks. I think there's still a duck out there to smoke. I wanted to get a smoke in, but I don't think I'm going to. Oh yeah, what were we doing? Nicole. So, the thing is, we're finished up there, right? Except for maybe we might want to add a line. It's kind of asking for it now. Just a little bit. Let's see. Come up here to the line layer. It goes too far. I was trying to see where it was wrong. Damn. But don't worry, there's a trick for this one. Trying to see why. There it goes. That meticulous eye back at it again. Alright, I think the legs are calling me now. Yeah. We'll rock this. I don't know why, but this line is bugging me from afar. Is that funny? Looks like we gotta like really get in here. Alright, if I'm too indecisive about something, I think we should just bring it back and leave it, right? It's asking me, my eye is asking me to fix this part, but everything I try or attempt doesn't come out right? If that's the case, and best answer is probably just to leave it alone. Come back to it later. You know? Alright, we're done with that. So we're actually you guys may or may not see the actual results of what we end up doing right now, but we need to do it, so let's do it. Alright, the mouth is definitely better than it was, so I'm not gonna be mad about anything going on there. The legs this time, we'll fix them out. There's a little bit of offness with the max. Let's draw in this direction so we know why things are off and not to ever like over compliment it. Alright, it's starting. This is where it gets tough, guys. This is where it gets tough. We got a lot of redrawing to do. No, hopefully it's not too much, right? We should turn off those trinkets, right? So there's trinkets going on here. Yeah. May as well turn these babies off. Alright. They're hiding a lot of the stuff that's going on and just complimenting the one side that's, you know, really good. Let's figure out these legs. I took a little bit of a leg study. Hopefully it comes through. So yeah, we definitely got to draw on top of this. I think we got to fade this down. We still have some of the ambient shades, but that's alright. Unless we want to turn off the ambience, which isn't too hard. Ambience are at the very top. No. Where's the ambience? Oh, right here. Let's turn them off for now. Proceed forward. We got this down to 28. Maybe I'll bring it lower. We'll probably figure that out later. Alright. So there's some rules to legs that I want to try and put into play and see if they help out my legs here. Let's try and see if we can't do this quickly. I said 0. So it's man face. Kind of trying to restructure the leg shape. I am definitely fine where the thighs come together. Not fine where the hips peer out. We'll make it a block shape. It's not really a block over here. But it should feel like it extrudes down to here. Right? And that should be the largest part. And this should be pretty thin. But this is realistically like this. Alright, so the ass is like creating a weird hip line. Because when I redraw it, it comes like over here. But let's liquefy it on the other side. Yeah, there we go. We got a lot of reline into there. Now this is the underside. I think these parts are kind of okay, even with this. This part isn't. Alright, I say we use these reshapes and start building some elements and then see if we can reshape the colors just to properly fill this stuff in. I'm gonna get rid of some of these lines that we don't need. I'm just kind of using these for guides. Caroline. Yeah, that's definitely a different shaped ass. That's for sure. The burden calculator to divide. Time it took to look inside and realize that real guys go for real. Down 2 malls, girls. Know you like to think yo stank, but lean a little bit closer, see roses really smell like. Yeah, roses really smell like boo boo. Yeah, I know you like to think yo, but lean a little bit closer, see roses really smell like. Caroline. Let's see if we can't use some of these lines. Bitch. So let's boom. Crash. Yeah, roses really smell like. TM Mercy, but game bent, beat dropping names, she's weak. No, it doesn't need to be absolute. It's just important to fill these parts, right? I know you like to think, yo. Let's see. I know you like this thing. I'm gonna come back to this. I think we can take this and clean it. No, you like this thing. Boop. Yeah, it's really smell like boo. Oh yeah, these lines are old. These we can get rid of these. Alright, let's clean up some of these lines. Let's add them together. Better come back down to Mars. Look, we're chasing cars. Oh, what happened? You think that fine? No way. No way. Better come back down to Mars. Look, we're chasing cars. What happened when the dope gets no, bitch? You ain't that fine? No way. No way. No way. Yeah, we can get rid of this double line. Crazy man. Yeah. It's a bitch. Stupid ass bitch. Oh, dumbass bitch. Oh, dumbass bitch. Bitch is a bitch. It's a bitch. It's getting better, right? I feel like it's getting better than they were. Dude, I like that curve. I think cleaning this part up is a little bit tougher than I thought. There's an easier cleanup though down here. Ay. Trying to get over to the trying our best to get over to the new painting. Oh yeah, that's way better. What's that? Is that painting? Where's that coming from? Fair. Alright. So now I think we can merge these. But we don't need that though. That's true. We don't need this. Oh, that's the inner. Oh, okay. Never mind. What we don't need is technically this. It's what my mentor's reading. Leave the one that matters, take out the one that doesn't. A two-line theory. That's rare. Yeah, I think that's it. Either that or change up some of these lines some way, somehow, which should probably just be this line. Honey, what the? Huh? Oh, you wanted to be there at 8:20. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, fair. Alright. Seems like it was a shorter stream than I would have liked. Shit. I don't even think I can show you guys anything cool. I was expecting we had 20 more minutes. Let me take my brother to where he needs to go, though. We'll just turn back on the color, but it's not going to be filled, so we don't get to like get the glory of the fill job, you know. Let me see if I can quick shift something. The fill job was definitely going to take about 20 minutes. Ain't no way we can do it this way, so we'll start expanding those thighs. Seems like that's where my issue was. And I thought my thighs were fine. They are not. Now this one. That's the best I can give you guys. You can kind of see where we're going with it. We're trying to give her body more shape, less random stuff going on, which I think is definitely coming through. Dang, I really wanted those extra 30 minutes. But I have to go. Dang, I really wanted to showcase off what we can do with legs too, man. I really wanted to draw these legs in here. If we had an hour. But, like, you guys saw what the Nicole looked like before. Just picture everything gets rendered. I'm just playing. You'll have to see how it looks when it come back then. It's just unfortunate. Y'all won't be able to end off on a good looking part of the drawing. It's more kerfuffled. Alright. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait. I can end off on something okay, though, for myself. Because this is real quick. This is like a moment. Yeah, that's long. Ya kan. That I'm not going to work from here. We'll probably come back for a quick second. Get done. Guess I need anything else. It should be an easy work day. We know exactly where our money's going. So that should be nice. Cute. Today was a great stream. Artemis Arts. I'm gonna check out Artemis Arts profile one day. For now, I gotta freaking clean up this art. I guess we can leave it up. It's a little distracting, but I guess we can leave it up. Go here. Everything's been doing better. Literally everything's been doing better. And boy, oh boy, I love this shit. Konosuba looks great. I think Konosuba goes where this goes where this goes where this goes. Rather than remove all the groups, just remove all the three in relationship to each other. How do I do that? How do I label it somewhere? I'm gonna try our best to work on the size and get them in there. If it doesn't pan out, we do the Lucy. We're calling it a day. He just jumps. Love Island. No, I was like 30 minutes left at work. I'm just gonna finish this roll and I'm gonna try and draw something else. Darkness came out great, right? She was almost too enjoyable. Right? The issue with this process is you can get lost in it. You can definitely get lost in it, bro. And I'm like, I didn't even add the white. The other shades that are gonna really add to her. She had no linear burn on her hair. Like, bruh, there are things I can do to this drawing. There are things I could do. But right now they're not really relevant. Boom to a round, round to a boom, boom to a round. Like, said it anything? Not really. Oh, may as well get that started. Guess I can use my music down here. It was a short-lived stream on YouTube this time around. Short-lived. Oh, may as well get that started. Guess I can use my music down here. It was a short-lived stream on YouTube this time around. Oh. Is it? Why is my stream still up?